All right, we are going to do the together. So we're going to graph y is less than or equal to x plus 1. So we're going to graph this line since it's already in slope-intercept form. So this is telling us that our y-intercept is 1. And this is telling us we have a slope of 1 over 1. So from our y-intercept, we're going to rise up 1 and go over 1. And so then we can draw our line. So since this is less than or equal to, we're going to have a solid line. And now we need to determine where we're going to shade. So we're going to use our test point of 0, 0. So in for y and x, we're going to put 0, 0. So we have 0 plus 1 is 1. So is 0 less than or equal to 1? That's a true statement. So we want to make sure that we include 0, 0 in our shaded portion. So our graph is going to look like that. Alright, so now you should pause the video so that you can do the try it and then unpause it to check your answer. Alright, so here our y-intercept is -1. This we have a slope of 2 over 1, so this is our rise and run. So from -1 we're going to rise down 2 and over 1 and then plot our points. So since this is less than, we need a dashed line, so I'm just going to erase parts to make this dashed. Now I need to decide where I'm going to shade, so I'm going to do the test point at 0, 0. And so in for y, we're putting 0, and in for x, we're going to put 0. So we have 0 minus 1, which is -1. So is 0 less than -1? That is a false statement. So we don't want 0, 0 shaded, we want everything else, the other side of our line. So your graph is going to look like this. Alright, and then for our last one, our practice, this is standard form. We need to put our equation into slope-intercept. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides, and we get y is greater than or equal to -x plus 3. So we're going to graph this line. Our y-intercept is at +3. And our slope is at -1 or -1 over 1. So drop down 1 over 1. Our sign is greater than, so we need a dashed line. So now we need to determine our shading, so we're going to do our test point at 0, 0. So is 0 greater than 3? False statement. So we don't want to shade 0, 0. We want to shade the other side of our line. So there's our notes. So if you got those correct, then you are ready to work on your quizzes practice. If you did not, then take time to work in the Khan Academy practice first.